What's up, everybody? Welcome, Raiders. We're talking about the new update that just dropped today. It was delayed for one day for reasons unknown.
Unknown reasons. Yeah.
But we're recording this on a Wednesday because a fine commenter mentioned to us one time.
That's
he
right.
said, Aaron Arnold 6444 said, wonder if the recording of this should be done on Wednesday so you had a day to play the updates. Just a thought. Want to hear about your experience with the update. So it seems like Tuesday doesn't work the best. Well, guess what? We tried doing that, and they delayed the patch by a day.
That's
and
right.
here we are.
So now we're on a Wednesday, and we still haven't got to play the new patch. But there's really nothing new to play on this patch. It's just a Vanguard set, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit. But
yeah, we're going to talk about the cosmetics. We're going to mention a couple of the quality of life things, and then we're going to talk about some experiences that we had in the week in the game.
It's been a heck of a week here in Peach Trees, and we're getting going full steam ahead here now, and it's been kind of fun. But you know, we're dialing things in, figuring out the schedule, and but we still need to make the content. You know, some content's good, some content's maybe not so great. Maybe
sometimes maybe
we won't dabble in that part of the world.
Scraping
anymore.
the bottom of the barrel on that one.
But yeah, man, Aaron Arnold 6444. He had a great idea, and you know, we just kind of like thought to ourselves, you know what? Maybe we should start doing Arcraiders Nation on Wednesdays. So going forward, guys, Wednesday mornings is when we're going to do this. And that's going to be the new Arcraiders Day.
Yeah.
So there you go.
On normal days, when the patch comes out on Tuesday, it'll give Dutch a day to play the patch on the live stream and get a hold of what's going on, if there's any major changes, especially when it comes to the big new map update that's coming up at the end of the month. You're going to want to mess around with that for a while before we start talking about it.
Correct.
And I will as well. I'm going to have to take a day. So Tuesday night's going to be a night where me and Dutch are going to play the update, and then we'll come in on Wednesday morning and record our thoughts and talk about it.
That's it.
Give our experience. But do you want to start with experiences, or do you want to start with the update?
I'll start with the update.
Okay, let's start with the update.
Did you play the music yet?
Yeah. That's all.
Oh, is it? Okay. You know, I mean, whatever.
That's a weekend respawn thing.
Oh.
See, the cold open is a weekend respawn.
Hey.
Do you know what a cold open is?
Yeah, no, look, you're the editor, okay?
So a cold open is when you just go straight into the show.
You're Jordy LaForge, you make things go.
Yeah, and then
I'm just the dumb pack lid over here.
You put the intro music in after about a minute or so, as like
right.
that's kind of part of the charm of the weekend respawn.
Man,
but for the Arcraiders Nation,
I get it.
We start with that freaking dope-ass music that I found, which is available royalty-free on YouTube. Maybe link in description. Maybe not. Anyway, let's talk about the update.
Hey, it's patch day.
It's patch day.
Delayed by 24 hours for reasons unknown.
Reasons unknown. We have a new Vanguard set, which this kind of looks like... is this the same torpedo armor?
It's like a torpedo mixed up and had a baby with a SWAT set.
I was going to say, it's got like a SWAT helmet on.
I really like it.
I like it too. It looks good. This is what I want to see with cosmetics.
Look, you don't look like you're dropping a load in your pants.
You don't look like you have some weird-ass freaking pants on. You're not rocking crotchless chaps.
You got some cool armor.
You got some you got your cargo pockets, right? Everybody's hauling some freight.
Yeah.
You got some shoulder pads and some freaking armor on, and this nice little freaking Kevlar vest right there.
You got a badass welder's helmet on.
Yeah.
It's really cool, dude.
It looks like Scrappy gets one too.
Scrappy gets an armor, a
new backpack.
New
backpack.
I got a picture of both. I got a picture of the backpack in there.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. There's the backpack.
That's the first backpack that's come out that actually I really kind of liked.
I like that backpack.
Since I think it's the engineer one that I wrote, or the archaeology one.
The electrician one.
I think it's the archaeological. The archaeologist backpack, the one that has like the little dots on it.
The radio, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's cool looking though. But I like
you know
this
what's
one.
funny, dude, is I used to rock that backpack. Check this out. Until I realized I was watching somebody on a live stream, and they're like, "Hey, if you really like this backpack, guess what? You're a giant beacon for every other raider out there."
100%.
Because it was like from a mile away, you could see this dude's little light backpack jumping across roofs. And I'm like, oh,
it's cool looking.
I don't wear that shit anymore.
I'm in Care Bear lobbies for the most part.
For the most part.
We'll talk about that in a second.
We'll talk about that in a second.
But no, I really like what they're doing here.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about this. This is a little sus.
You got a teddy bear strapped to your shin.
Teddy bear strapped to my leg.
Hold on, man.
I'm not sure about that.
This looks like some freaking Sid from Toy Story shit. Like, this is something like your character is now Sid from Toy Story. You got a freaking teddy bear strapped with a freaking bullet vest around his chest.
I mean,
it's kind of funny. I like it. It's got a little charm to it.
I'm not a person that like dogs on people with toys. I got a ton of toys.
Yeah.
But I'm not strapping any of them to my leg to go out and, go shopping with,
I want to know what he's got that teddy bear attached to his leg with, because I'll tell you what, anytime I try to put on some cosplay armor or something like that shit just falls all over the place eventually. But yeah, no, I don't know. That don't bother me. I think it looks cool.
You gonna run around with that teddy bear strapped to your leg?
If I buy this set, which
you think
probably not.
Because it's optional. You don't have to have it on.
You can turn it off, yeah.
The toggles on this set are crazy.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of different color variations.
Super customizable.
Yeah, it's a really good set.
That's
probably good. Since this is the best one they put out since the Torpedo.
Okay.
I think personally. And I might shell out $10 to get my my coins up to where I can actually purchase this one. I got like 880 coins right now. It's not enough.
That's the one thing I wish you could do in the game, because I don't really want to spend $10 on cosmetics.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's not my thing. Like I did it with Helldivers, but because it gave you weapons and other.
Well, you can grind you can grind in the game.
You can grind
a lot to get the
you can
stuff.
farm credits in Helldivers, but you can't farm gold coins in this game.
No,
you have to purchase premium currency.
I believe so. Yeah. So if you want it, it's like $20 or $10 or whatever. But it's just cosmetic.
It's just optional. I'm not mad at the game.
Not at all.
I'm just saying
they have to make money.
I get it. The price point of this game was $40, right?
Yeah.
So it's a AA price tag, and they're making money on the side with cosmetics.
That's it.
Totally fine.
Totally cool.
But I'm not gonna buy it. So I'm
good
with my dust coat.
But when they put out a really good looking set,
sure.
I don't mind shelling out for 2 or 3 of these a year. It's not a problem for me at all.
That's fair. So, it's just not for me. I'm not
doing that every 3 weeks.
No.
Like Helldivers do. I'm done buying freaking, the mandatory
war
bonds over there that set the new meta for the game. That's the problem that they have with that game. But anyway, there's no meta being set with the cosmetics here in this game. It's just if you want to look cool or not.
Yeah.
So
if you want to look cool or not. Are you one of the pores?
One of the pores. It's like, man, you look like you dropped a load in your pants. Well, it's just how it came. So it came out of the box. Oh, sure, buddy. Okay, right, whatever.
You're one of the pores who can't afford a nice set.
Yeah.
No, anyway, we got some gameplay fixes. Let's talk about this stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Gameplay. Fixed an issue where 2 trigger nades would sometimes deal 3 times the damage when detonated next to each other. That sounds like it should happen.
2 grenades doing triple damage?
If you're sitting next to 2 trigger grenades at the same and they both go off at the same time, it should do more. It should be like...
well, you should get damage from 2 grenades, not 3.
Is there a difference?
Probably not at that point.
Can you survive? I don't think so.
It's like, getting a car wreck going 80 miles per hour versus 100. I mean,
it's like,
whatever. So you're still dead.
You're still dead, bro.
You're going through the windshield, man.
Fix an issue that would cause items to not be used as soon as possible when holding fire and swapping to them. Have you experienced any of that? Like trying to throw a grenade or anything like that? It's like a little laggy.
No. I mean, most of the grenades I throw are trigger grenades.
Yeah. The impact ones?
No, the seeker grenades.
Oh, yeah.
I go through a lot of seeker grenades.
Those things are freaking awesome.
A little bastard yesterday.
We'll talk about it in a second. We'll talk about it in a second.
We'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, dude.
Fix the shoulder swap issue where the camera would stay only on one side. I've heard people talk about this.
Yeah.
So have you ever noticed, this is something funny, and this is old news. This is not something new. This is something that I saw on Instagram freaking 3 months ago. But when you swap shoulders on the camera angle, your gun magazine swaps too.
Oh, I never really noticed that.
You never noticed that?
No.
Look on things like the Stitcher and with one of the other guns that has like the side magazine to it. But when you switch shoulders, the magazine switches too. It doesn't make any sense.
I've been really working on trying to switch my sides, peek a few corners every now and then. I'm not very good at it.
It's third person, man. You got to do that shit.
Yeah.
It's built for that kind of stuff.
The problem is where my keybind is. It's like I gotta like really torque my finger down there to get it.
Oh man, it's great. I just push down on a button.
I know, I just push on a button on the controller. The left trigger thumb thing. Okay, whatever.
Fixed an exploit where the anvil splitter could be used without the penalty of dispersion.
Yeah. I've only found one splitter so far this expedition. And it got ganked off me, dude.
One of my favorite comments on one of your Instagram, or no, it was a short, your YouTube shorts where you were trying to shoot that freaking, was it a tick or a?
Oh, where I missed the tick.
You missed it like 8 times?
Yeah, it's like,
one of the comments was, get this man a anvil splitter. So what does that do? It spreads your bullets.
It kind of splits them up. Yeah, but
it makes your hit a little wider. That's cool. Does it keep the same damage or does it lower your damage?
Honestly, I don't know the mechanics of it exactly, but I know it hits harder, but for less or something. I don't know. I don't know. I know all I know is that the anvil splitter with the barrel extender is God mode with the anvil. So yeah.
I gotta get me on that. I'm still stuck on my Pharaoh 4.
That was why I was so intent a few weeks ago about getting the barrel extender blueprint.
Yeah.
And I found it. And now we just gotta find a few splitters and we're good.
So I'm going to burn through these real quick. Fix an issue where players could get through the set on fire outside of the locked room in medical research in Stellamontis. Fix a spot in Stellamontis where players could get shot through the floor. That's nice. Fix an issue where some staircases were missing in Buried City.
That's interesting. You know, hey, where'd the stair go?
Fix some instances where the code printer could not be interacted with during locked gate. That's important. That's like mission based. And then close scrutiny, they got some fixed here, and then some others, yada yada yada. We don't need to go through every single one.
Absolutely, we do not. But that's it. It's just the Vanguard set and some quality of life stuff.
Yeah,
you know that was pretty much it. So I mean, if there's any patch that needed to be delayed for a day that wasn't going to actually affect anything in the game, this would be the one. You know, because it was a pretty minor patch.
That's a fair point.
As far as actual content.
Why was it delayed though?
I don't know. Maybe somebody,
somebody fell asleep,
forgot to push a button.
Like, Agnes, did you finish that last night?
Oh, no, shit. Man. It was today.
It's
today. I thought it was tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
All right. Before we do viewer comments, guys, we're going to do a little story time because something happened to you last night.
Oh man, I've had so this week. Everybody knows we've been moving. This is kind of like we're right in the middle of first week streaming from in here in the studio.
Yeah,
and I logged on yesterday. I was hanging out, and the day before, and the day before, it was like the polar opposite experiences. You know, it's like I had a good time both times, but the other day I was out in Bluegate and it just kind of toddling along. I was during one of my test streams because I had to put the computer back together. And we were testing out alerts and all this kind of stuff. And I was up at the fort area up there by the little town there where the orchard is.
Yeah, the village.
The village.
Yeah.
Well, and there was this dude up there, and I felt kind of bad because we were out there doing the mine trials.
I forget sometimes that I don't have to touch buttons.
Yeah, you don't have to touch buttons anymore. And there was a leaper over there, and I go, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna fight that leaper." And he's like, "Okay, I already killed one a little while ago, but you go ahead and do that or whatever." The conversation was something like that, and so I blasted the leaper, and 90 seconds later, sure as shit, that dude's on his knees crawling, and I felt a little bad, right? And I'm like, "Oh man, if I hadn't have engaged with this leaper just for no reason at all, this guy would probably not be crawling the 500 guards to extract, right?" Mm-hmm. But he had the survivor augment. He goes, "No, man, I'll be cool. It'll be good."
I almost don't want to talk about that augment because I feel like it's so good that they're gonna want to nerf it or something.
Yeah, well,
that augment has saved me so many times.
It's great. So anyway, it was just kind of I was like, "Yo, dude, we're gonna be in this other guy. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna escort you in case nobody comes up and just
ganks you,
pops you up in the head or whatever, we'll try to get you to extract." And it took about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And he got there, and we talked to each other, had a good time, and I distracted some freaking things and moved him away and all this stuff. And but he ended up coming in, and I made the comment, it's like, "Hey man, the chat's rooting for you. We're gonna get there." And he goes, "Oh, what channel are you on?" I told him, and sure as shit, it's like he came and found us in the chat and he hit the subscribe button.
Was that guy.
That was that guy.
Yeah, right
and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. But hey, maybe being a rescue raider is a way we can grow the channel."
Welcome to the club, buddy.
That's a great idea.
God.
But anyway, I just wanted to say thanks to that dude for hitting the sub button. All right, man.
Stabilize dude. Just
let's go.
From going down.
Is there any raider caches that you guys been seeing or no?
I came right to Ancient Fort and haven't really looked around at all.
Take an idea. We're escorting a dude to patch. As many times as I come across players eating defibs, I'm surprised he doesn't carry them. I have been carrying them more. I have been, but just not very often.
Wait again.
Just 200 more yards, man. Just 200 more yards. Butters Gaming. Dutch Butters is just my, yeah.
Yeah. I see it on here.
It's live, dude.
Yeah. Wait, well, I clicked live. Oh, I see now. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hey.
Get you out of here, buddy.
Let's go. All right. Well, that was interesting.
Thanks, man.
GG, guys. GG.
And it was a really fun, cool experience in the game, you know. And now I'm starting to take more fibs in with me and everything now, you know. And I'm
You're starting.
I'm poking a few people.
You're starting to see the light.
I'm poking a few people. You know what's weird is I know I have the channel. We have the channel and everything, and I try to stream. I'm inherently very shy and antisocial. This is hard for me. Talking into this microphone right now. I mean, you and I, we've been doing this a while. We never did this sober.
No, we were always drinking
for the first 4 years. I mean, if we were like completely hammered, but we would. You know,
there was days where I had to stay at Jude's place until I freaking sobered up before I went home.
But you know, there were some mornings we'd come in at 9 o'clock in the morning and pound like 3 shots of freaking, you know, whatever. But we don't need to do that anymore, and we can't because I'm old and my liver sucks and all this stuff, you know. And but
I have to go to work in a minute.
Yeah. But
can't be blasted when a client walks in the door. What are you guys doing, man? What the fuck's wrong with that? I was just podcasting.
Yeah, man. The old great. Salty Nerd podcast. Me and Salty, we're pretty lit. We're 95% of the time.
The entire time.
95% of the time. It's pretty funny when you think about it. But yeah, that was really cool that I had that. We made a friend there, and I thought that was interesting. And then the next day, yesterday, I had the complete opposite experience with that little bastard.
You got ratted.
I got ratted
so
hard.
Bad.
Yeah.
I have not seen you get ratted that badly in a long
Did
time.
you go back and watch it?
I did, dude. I watched it and I was like, that's some classic freaking extraction rat material.
Yeah.
Like that is crazy.
So what happened was I'm on Buried City.
Yeah.
And I'm my only goal for yesterday, and which I did not get that many, and I'm probably gonna do some more today, was I'm just got there getting snitch scanners. So we can go in and do the trials here probably Saturday or tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I got a few, you know, and I had all this stuff, and I was really loaded up with seeker grenades, and I had a Renegade 4 and I had an Anvil 4, you know. I had a pretty nice little
you had a good kit.
Little kit set up, you know. Yeah. And my bags were full. I had a really good run, just, you know, after random doing, you know, lots of purple loot in my bags. Somehow that I just managed to come across. I found like 3 cases. I had guns in there and all this kind of stuff. I went into one of the pharmacies that was loaded up with lots of cool shit. And I'm like, man, nobody looted in here. This is crazy. So anyway, instead of using my hatch key, which I should have done, I went down into the subway, push the button, you know, the train comes and I'm running around waiting for the train, and there's this dude comes down the steps and he stops and we stare at each other, and he literally goes, friendly, I'm friendly, right. Everything's cool. And it's friendly.
I think that was a voice mod.
It might have been, but it sounded like a little 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
It sounded like I was talking to one of your kids in a chat. And I'm like, okay, it's a little kid. But immediately my brain was like, something seems a little weird. And so I run around, I go in the train when it gets there, and I start hitting the thing. And right before I hit the button, I literally said, I don't trust this kid, right? I literally said that. And I start pushing the button. Sure as shit, he comes up and just destroys me. And I'm like,
what shield level were you running?
Oh, it was
a medium shield,
I think it was a medium shield. Yeah, and he just
one magazine and one hit with a hammer.
Yeah, and he just blasted me. Got 20 free freaking seeker grenades and all my stuff, and I'm like, dude. You've been down to Blue Gate reinforced reception 100 times. It's always safe keeper. How's it going, Dutch and Chet? What's up, Moonraker? How are you? We're just having a nice, you know, kind of a chill afternoon. recorded some podcast stuff earlier today. Weird day for podcasts. There's not a whole lot to talk about. But we still managed to, you know, scrape one out. It was fun. Elvis is alive, guys. He's alive. How we went down that rabbit hole, I have no idea. But we did. All good, brother. You're good. You're good. We're safe. Let's go, good. Let's go. Let's go. I don't trust kids, dudes. You're a little prick. You know that? Friendly. Little motherfucker. All right. I'm going to go to the bathroom on that one. And I'll be right back. Because I got to go calm my nerves, guys. That pissed me off. Be right back, my friends. Stand by. And that was the first time in a few weeks that I was like, I had to do this move. I'll be right back. And I got up and I went into the room and I stared at you and I went,
I look over here. This guy's got fucking steam coming out of his ears, and I'm sitting there editing for some clients, and I'm like, "The fuck's the matter with you?" He's like, "I'm like, what did I do?" He's like, "Nothing. Did you see what just happened?" And I had your video.
I know you watched the stream because
but I had it muted because I was working. And I just happened to look over and I saw your little, like, I'll be right back thing. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then you come in the door and I'm like, oh. But then I went back and watched it. And I was like, God damn, dude. Like, that's some next level rat.
Right.
Like,
he purposely went in, he knew he was in a Care Bear lobby.
Yeah.
He absolutely did.
Was he rocking a free loadout too, right?
I don't know. I think it was a Stitcher. I think that
it was a Stitcher, but you can get a Stitcher on a free loadout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's my assumption is it was just a free loadout rat waiting at extract for the next guy to come down there.
I mean, I shouldn't be so trustworthy and people go, you just gotta pop that dude. But that's not how I roll. You know, when I'm in my solo lobbies, nobody ever really does that. Except for, you know, I guess this dude. You know, and if I had fought back, if I had shot that guy, then I would probably immediately start going into
shitty lobbies.
Crappy lobbies. And that's not what I want to do. But you know, whatever. It's over. It's done. You know, I had to replace all that shit. It cost me about, I don't know, 20,000 credits or whatever the game is. But
that's not bad.
Probably more. I mean, the stuff I had was worth more than that, but I had to go buy and make all my seekers again and do more guns and upgrade my guns and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man. I mean, this is part of the game. Part of the game. Can't get upset too much about it. I let it go. I was upset for about 5 minutes, and then we just.
Go back in.
Go about your business. It is what it is, man. Like, gotta be like water on a duck's back, right?
Yeah. So exactly. Teflon man over here.
Yeah. You gotta try. Some not always sometimes, but once in a while.
All right, you ready for some viewer comments?
All right,
guys. We got a couple viewer comments from you fine folks sitting right here. The first one up is from Cloud Plays, good friend of ours.
Yeah.
I love that you guys do not agree on most things. LOL. Makes the discussion actually have some depth. Another great video, lads. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Which one was that taken from? Do you remember?
This was the last Arcraiders Nation.
Okay, so the last
7 days ago. Yeah. Right, these are all from the. I try to use the comments from the last show of the same one.
Gotcha. Right on. Thanks, Cloud. Appreciate it, buddy. He's a good friend of ours. Go check out his channel, Cloud Plays. Makes awesome daily content, stuff that we can't keep up with. I'm just like, there's no freaking way.
I watch Cloud every morning.
Yeah.
Until he's on my drive-in because he's always got his 12-minute video up ready. It's perfect.
Dude, like posted 3 hours ago. Perfect. Click.
Yep. Yep. Every day I watch Cloud.
Cloud's he's our news. He's a bulletin news guy.
He's the guy that you go to if you want to know everything that happened in the patch notes.
Every single thing. He'll read through it.
Yes.
We do not because we're impatient.
And he'll do a cheeky good time of it or whatever, you know, and go put some hearts in his chat and you'll win some.
Oh, he does giveaways every freaking video.
Every week.
We should start doing that shit.
Yeah.
All right, right, the next comment is, I feel like I'm watching an episode of Heat and Snow Miser now.
Yep.
What is that?
I knew you weren't going to know what that was because that's why I put that in there.
Oh, Eric Good 8960, by the way. Thank you for the comment. What the fuck is Heat and Snow Miser?
It's a Christmas. You know the cartoon, the claymation cartoons?
Of course, yeah. Those things are creepy as fuck.
The Heat Miser and Snow Miser are characters in one of those. One of the Rudolph ones.
Oh, I'm getting it. I got a picture in my head now. It's like Mr. Fucking Jack.
And there's an actual song that I can't remember. I'm Mr. Heat Miser,
and they're like against each other, right?
Yeah. One's hot, one's cold.
Shit, you're hot, I'm cold.
Yeah. Because we got the red and the blue. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's okay. All right.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of a fun,
nice reference.
And I knew you wouldn't get it.
No fucking clue.
Because you're young.
No fucking clue. I find those.
I grew up on those.
I find those animations to be creepy.
The claymations, you don't like those?
Yeah,
the puppet.
They creep me out, dude. They creep me out. They're like freaking like weird Tim Burton nightmare fuel shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, take this next one.
Leaf Larson, 273. Leapers are and have been the easiest arc to deal with. They've always been easier to deal with than dealing with a swarm of hornets or wasps. I agree completely. Yeah. In my opinion, the only enemy in the game that still manages to kill me is the Rocketeer. Yeah. But even then, it's pretty easy to outmaneuver. Yeah. I thought that was an interesting comment.
What is your least favorite enemy in the game? The one that you were like, oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Honestly, the hardest part that I have is when I get ganged up on by a swarm of hornets and wasps, or if they have a firefly with them.
Okay.
The little if they get, especially if they get you out in the open, you're just dead.
Oh,
there's nothing you can. Yeah. But my least favorite thing in the game, honestly, is that fucking comet ball. I hate that thing. They're smart. They follow you. They track you down in buildings and they roll upstairs and they try to find you in the corner when you're in there trying to reload your weapon because you can hear that son of a bitch coming up the stairs, And it's like, oh my God, it's if there's a place where you can jump behind or get up above them or something, and even then you're going to get hit sometimes. You can kind of outsmart them, but you just got to be quick when they're pushing the trigger to blow up. But man, they hunt your ass down. And what's really weird is when you're just doing something like over there at the train station on Buried City. Yeah. And you go in there and you open that door and you see the two containers and the medical bag or maybe the gun case.
Gun case, yeah.
There's been multiple times where I've gone in there and started opening it up, and when you get out of the loot screen and you turn around and there's just one of those fucking comets just sitting there staring at you. And you're like, oh, shit. It's you got to run and jump into the train and you try to get on top. And they're kind of funny. They're kind of comedy relief a little bit. Yeah. Because I swear to God, sometimes they'll literally just find you and just wait for you to see them first before they hit the trigger. It's weird. It's so weird, dude. And there was another thing. They'll crawl upstairs looking for you.
My least favorite.
It's wild.
My least favorite is the bombardiers.
Yeah, because
you'll be sitting there thinking you're good, and it's like a ways away, and all of a sudden you'll just hear in the distance, it's like, and you're like, and then it'll go through fucking windows and shit. Right. Like if there's a doorway that you're kind of peeking in and out of, it'll shoot a freaking missile through the doorway into the building that you're hiding in. Because fuck you.
But honestly, I've found that the medium arc, the bombardiers, the bastions, the leaper, that size. Yeah. Those are probably easier for me to deal with, I think, than the smaller flyers. Because you generally, when I go for those things, I'm generally looking for them. I'm hunting them down for a trial or something, or I want, some pieces out of them or whatever. It's the ones that patrol that can, and they're getting smarter, by the way. They're following you into buildings now. They're coming in windows.
Dude,
it's son of a bitch.
You were deep inside this freaking hallway. Yeah. And this hornet was it just went into the door.
Yeah.
They could do that now.
Right.
I'm like, holy shit.
It's kind of freaky, dude.
Yeah.
But I have a harder time with the smaller ones that are easier to kill than the big boys, And then of course, there's the matriarchs and the queens.
Yeah, but I don't really count. Those are boss battles.
Yeah, those are boss battles.
Those as normal.
And I think I do have fun. I do have fun trying to solo leapers now.
Okay.
Because I like to lure them into like areas they can't get out of and stuff. Like the tunnel, the tunnel entrances on spaceport. Oh, they're stupid.
I feel like they are the dumbest
hell, dude. It is really dumb.
The leapers are the dumbest ones.
Yeah.
They fall for the easiest tricks. They like really struggle to get to you if you're like in even like the slightly difficult area to get to. They're just confused as fuck. they're
the most intimidating looking.
Right.
Because they're freaky looking with those spider legs and they're dangling.
Especially when they're coming at you.
Jump at you and you're like, holy shit.
I love it when they come at you in a hallway and they're like crawling at you like a freaking horror movie.
Horror movie.
Yeah. I love that aspect of it, but they are dumb as fuck.
They're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's
if they gave the freaking leapers like the attitude of a Rocketeer, I'd be fucking terrified.
Yeah. Don't give them any ideas. Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Smart leapers? Jesus. That shoot missiles? Oh my God.
Well, no, they're look, okay.
Or a smart leaper with a laser beam.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's a vaporizer and a leaper mixed together.
Yeah.
New variant on a leaper, that's what needs to be next.
Vapor leaper. That's the next patch. You heard it here first, guys. You're welcome.
A vapor leaper.
A vapor leaper.
All right.
A leaper vapor.
On that disappointing
leaperizer.
Note, we're going to end the show. Your name.
You heard it here first, guys. Embark. Yeah. Leaper vapors. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Zap. It's like we're getting cursed out. We're getting cursed out.
Yeah. God damn it, you guys.
Shut up. Don't give them any ideas.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. We'll see you next week.